Welcome to Effortless Test. In this video, let's see how to generate dynamic data and use it in a test. Let's do an example of a post request for creating a new user. Since we are creating a new user, the username has to be unique every time the request is sent. Let's go to test variables and then create a random test variable. Username is an apt variable name to keep. The prefix string is optional, but let's keep it something like API test user. The random char length is there to keep the username unique. If we click the create new variable, the dynamic variable will be generated. Before we use it in a test, let's note a few important things. It is a test specific variable which is tied to the currently selected test. The value is dynamically generated once every time the test is run, and then it stays same for all the requests in that test. It also means that if you wanted to use the same random variable in multiple tests, you would need to create multiple variables in different tests. Now let's go ahead and use this variable in our test. Getting back to our example of sending a post request for creating a new user, we'll enter the URL and send a new username in the request body. And since the username is a string, we'll add double quotes in the value and press Ctrl space to trigger the autosuggest to simply choose the variable we'd like to use. And that's it. We can now send the request and see a successful response with the random username that was generated. Now let's look at a very interesting thing here. The value of the username field in the response is going to change every time the test is run. And this will be the same as the value of the username variable dynamically generated every time which was sent in the request body. But thanks to the smartness of Effortless Test, we don't need to do anything here differently to verify it in this case. So we'll just go ahead and simply click on verify icon. Effortless Test is smart enough to detect that at the time of writing this test, the value of the username field was same as that which was sent in the request body. So every time the test is run, it will verify that the value of the username field in the response is same as that being sent in the request body.